Hello Internet, and welcome back to another Fuzzy Tale. My name is Amaye, bringing you another Reddit story, this time by Dice Cursed, about an MLP fan that took things a little too far. Let's begin. Edit. I know this player is outside the norm of what most MLP fans are. DM here, I have a story for you. I've been playing D&D for about 13 years. I started with 3.5, then went to 5e. I had been planning posting on Roll20 for some fun one-shots that I had made. I'd gotten a lot of responses and I accepted most of them. I was looking for adults who were interested. This game had to do with flesh golems, so very bloody, aka no kids. I got this one response from a guy who we'll call Kyle. Kyle answered all of my questions, then asked some of his. He wanted to know if I would allow homebrew characters. I was okay with them, as long as I knew how they were made. Kyle sends me a link for a Google Drive of a Word doc that has the homebrew. It's for a small dragon, a dragon wormling. This homebrew is for people who want to roleplay as an actual dragon class/race. Now, the main I saw at the time is that dragons take a very long time growing up, and the wormling would be starting at level 3. So even if we started at higher levels, how could the dragon grow up? I didn't think it would be that much of an issue, being that these games were one-shots. I was actually using them to test creatures and classes I had made over the years. I was also looking for players to invite to my main campaign, which never happened. So the game starts, and all the characters meet and start off their one-shot. Then, the weird starts. Kyle starts acting very childish, giggling, making weird noises, and acting more like a child. Example, making his dragon go around asking every NPC what they were doing. Like a 5-year-old. I pulled him into a private chat and asked why this change is happening. He explained that his character was heavily based on MLP. I don't care what it's based off of, but the 30-plus-year-old acting like a little boy is very disconcerting. I asked for him to explain his behavior to the rest of the party just to clear the air. Kyle refuses. Says he shouldn't have to explain his passions, direct quote. I calmly explain that the other players are getting a bit weirded out. I don't want this one shot to fail, so can he tone it down a bit? Kyle says he would try not to be too much. Now, my one shots usually last for 4 sessions, maybe 8, not counting session 0. It depends on the challenge. We were getting ready for session 3 when Kyle starts to complain that the group hasn't been accepting of who he is. He goes off on this rant for about an hour. Then out of the blue, "You guys just hate gay men. You're all homophobes." What? Where did that come from? Apparently, me telling Kyle to tone it down the MLP-ness is being anti-gay. He starts to goad and yell at me for not accepting what his character is. After 10 minutes, he leaves the game and the Discord. The entire group is just quiet. I ask if they think I was being rude or overstepping when I asked Kyle. They all agree that I didn't ask for too much. I don't know what sent Kyle off, but I have never allowed homebrew characters to be creatures anymore. So I'm not really sure where I stand on this one. Usually when I roleplay I ask a ton of questions, but that's only because I'm curious about everything. What do you guys think? If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.